Tensions between Iran and the United States continue to escalate as US President Donald Trump has warned Iran again. Speaking to reporters, Trump said that Iran should be better careful and they are treading on very dangerous territory. Listen in to what the US President had to say.
Iran better be careful. They're treading on very dangerous territory. Iran, if you're listening, you better be careful.
Relations between the US and Iran have deteriorated since Trump last year unilaterally withdrew from Iran's 2015 nuclear deal. Earlier this week, Iran had announced that it has passed a uranium enrichment limit by 4.5%. In May, Washington mounted pressure on Tehran by ordering all countries to halt imports of oil. The US-Iran tensions have intensified after Tehran downed an American drone and the United States order for an airstrike before Donald Trump decided to pull back at the last moment. Instead, the United States carried out a cyber attack on Iranian missile defense system. Washington and Saudi Arabia have directly blamed Iran for the attacks on the tankers, something that Tehran denies. Airstrikes have targeted rebel-held cities in northwest Syria on Friday. A Britain-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reported that 3 people were killed in Idlib and 3 in Marat al-Numan. 9 more people were killed elsewhere in the enclave. Russia-backed President Bashar al-Assad's government has waged a major assault against the northwestern enclave since the end of April. Syria's 8-year-long war has killed 500,000 people and has driven 22 million people from their homes. Aid agencies say the scale of bombardment in the northwest risks further humanitarian disaster. Hundreds of thousands of people have already fled towards the Turkish border. Let's shift focus over to France, which has just launched the first of a new fleet of nuclear-powered attack submarines in a move that would usher in a new era for the country's naval forces. The first nuclear attack submarine of the Barracuda class, named Suffren, was launched by French President Emmanuel Macron. Built by French shipbuilder Naval Group for the French Navy, the Barracuda class submarine will replace the existing force of the Ruby's submarines in service since the 1980s. The vast $10 billion stealth vessel was launched at a dry dock ceremony in the northern port of Cherbourg.
Parce que la sécurité des Français passe par des équipements au plus haut standard, comme l'est le Suffren, qui est plus discret, plus furtif, plus rapide, plus endurant et plus autonome, doté de missiles de croisière permettant de frapper en profondeur et capable de déployer des forces spéciales en immersion, fait entrer nos forces sous-marines dans une nouvelle ère. C'est cela le Suffren.
The submarine's mission to protect strategic vessels such as aircraft carriers and nuclear-powered submarines, which are equipped with ballistic missiles. It also helps track down enemy vessels and to gather intelligence. The boat, the first of its class to be built for the French Navy, ensures its superiority over the coming decades. Suffren is the frontrunner for a new line of Barracuda attack-class vessels, 12 of which have already been ordered by Australia. France expects the Barracuda class to remain in service until at least 2060.